Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Ethan. He was known far and wide for his kindness and his love for nature. Every morning, before the sun could even stretch its rays across the horizon, Ethan would be found tending to his garden. Ethan's garden was a magical place, bursting with colorful flowers, lush green plants, and the sweetest fruits one could ever taste. People from neighboring villages often visited, marveling at the beauty of his garden. One sunny day, a new family moved to the village. Among them was a boy named Lucas, who was quite the opposite of Ethan. He was impatient and never cared for plants or animals. Instead, he preferred spending his time indoors, playing video games and watching television. One afternoon, Lucas spotted Ethan in his garden, happily humming to the tune of the wind. Curiosity piqued, he approached Ethan and asked, "What's the big deal about this garden of yours?" Ethan smiled warmly and replied, "This garden is like a treasure trove of life. When you care for it, it rewards you with beauty and abundance. It teaches me patience, responsibility, and the joy of nurturing something living." Lucas scoffed, "That sounds boring. I'd rather have fun inside with my games." Ethan invited Lucas to help him in the garden, but Lucas declined, preferring to continue his indoor activities. As the days turned into weeks, Lucas grew lonelier, missing out on the laughter and fresh air that Ethan enjoyed in his garden. One day, a terrible storm swept through the village, leaving destruction in its wake. Ethan's garden suffered, and he worked tirelessly to bring it back to life. As he toiled, he noticed Lucas at his gate, watching with regret in his eyes. Lucas approached Ethan and said, "I realized how wrong I was. I've been missing out on something beautiful. Can I help you rebuild your garden?" Ethan smiled and welcomed Lucas with open arms. Together, they worked tirelessly, planting new seeds, nurturing the wounded plants, and restoring the garden's glory. As they worked side by side, Lucas learned valuable lessons about patience, responsibility, and the joy of nurturing life. He discovered the simple pleasures of the outdoors, the smell of freshly turned soil, and the satisfaction of watching something grow. By the time the garden was fully restored, Lucas had transformed into a different person. He had found a new appreciation for nature, hard work, and the friendship he had formed with Ethan. From that day forward, Lucas and Ethan were inseparable friends. Lucas spent as much time as he could in the garden, learning from Ethan and sharing in the joys of nature. And in this small village, the tale of the boy who rediscovered the beauty of life in a garden became a cherished story, reminding everyone that sometimes, the greatest treasures are found in the simplest of places.